pause, and I was like, wow!
Hello. Bam.
Bam.
Bam. I'm excited. Jenny's going to do some sharing. We have talked about this topic before, but I feel like we need to talk about it again. And we have like a purpose this time, which makes me excited. So, the idea of giving and receiving, aka asking for what you want and actually getting it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's like freaking awesome. So, what are your thoughts, Jenny?
Well, I always link this to the heart chakra and sacred reciprocity. And in the heart chakra, there's two major organs that we know, right? The heart and the lungs. Both go in the heart chakra. And the lungs is one of the easiest ways to explain the sacred reciprocity, because if you're just a giver and you just give, just exhale. Just keep exhaling. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. Right? You have to receive oxygen before you can give. Right? And that's where the heart is such a beautiful wisdom organ, because the heart takes in the oxygen from the lungs and then it feeds itself first before it feeds the whole rest of the body. Because it knows if it isn't taken care of, it can't take care of anything else. So it feeds itself first before giving to everybody else. So it receives the nutrients and then is allowed to give nutrients to the rest of the body. And then it receives and gives and receives and gives in this beautiful sacred reciprocity. And I don't know, we're just in the society where it's like, you're selfish.
Mm-hmm.
You're selfish if you just, get what you want and you don't give anything back, or like just receiving in general is like a compliment. I mean, just think of like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful, or I love what you're wearing, or you look so good. People are like, oh yeah, thanks. Oh, this whole thing, nah. And we push it away. We swipe. It's like, nah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we spend so much time not wanting to receive, and then we wonder why nothing good happens for us. Why doesn't anything good happen for me? All the good stuff happens for X person. Why doesn't anything good happen for me? Well, do you actually receive it when it comes into your sphere? Do you actually think, oh, maybe I should take it? Like, all the time you see people, and I know this is like a weird day and age, but like a penny on the street, I'm picking it up. That's a receive. That was money for me. That was a little present for me. Flowers on this, like all the stuff. We're so in a hurry to receive in the way that we want to receive, when we want to receive, and being in full and total control of receiving. All of those things you have got to let go of. And I really want to foot stomp like being in full control of receiving.
Yeah. The heart chakra is all about unconditional love. No conditions.
Which means you can't have conditions of how it comes.
Or how it's received when you give it.
Yeah, also that. You cannot control how other people receive you. You could be saying the most heartfelt thing on the planet and it could be received in a whole wrong direction. But you have to be able to give and receive. And you have to be able to do it without conditions. And you have to be able to also ask for what you want. And be open. Just before we got on this, we teach every Tuesday. Oh, we love you.
I love you, Ashley.
We every Tuesday we teach Rising, which is our online healing group, and we were introducing what we're about to introduce to you guys in a minute. And the person was like, I would like that thing. Just kidding.
No, not really. No, really. No.
Well, like really, yeah. But like, no. and no one better be making fun of her because you do the exact same thing. Every single person does the exact same thing. But if I don't know what I want other than success, I'm so lost. Oh, what if you don't know what you want? This is a good question. This is so great. For me, what does your meditation practice look like? Are you spending time with your body? Are you aware of what you don't like? What are you receiving that is not serving you? And that's a really big one. That is one we've been talking about a lot lately, and it has got people excited. I'm so excited. I didn't even realize how much this got people excited. Is what is coming around to you a bunch that you're like, I don't want that. There's a little piece of that you do. Otherwise, it wouldn't be coming for you. So you said, you don't meditate. So that would be number one. Meditation is really important for us. I'm scared of shortcutting myself, so I don't. And Jenny Stone knows. Yeah.
That's why I'm letting you talk, because I know her, and I'm like, let's see what Jasmine's intuition picks up.
You're scared of knowing yourself. Like that, every person to me who says exactly what you said, I'm scared. I want success, but I don't know what success is. I'm so lost, but I don't want to dig. There's a fear there of discovering who you really are. And what if you think you're not going to be great? You think you're going to be all these shadowy, dark things, which you are, but you're also all these beautiful light things too. And your shadows are the gateway to the light. We have been talking about archetypes for the last 3 or 4 weeks in Rising. And every single time someone will identify with this shadow part, the shadow archetype. But then when we talk about the beautiful part of that archetype, they're like, oh, I like that. I like to see that. And this happens to be the theme. I was 100% sad and happy with my success. If you were 100% set and happy with success, then why did you change? If you're 100% happy and successful, you won't change. There's a subconscious unhappiness there. Or maybe it is conscious. Fear. What are you afraid of most?
Look at this.
Deep.
You're on this line.
A whole elemental relationship. What relationship are you most afraid of losing? Or what relationship are you most afraid of finding?
A relationship, it doesn't always mean another person.
No, yeah, relationships is a wider perspective. It can be money, it could be whatever. I did so well, and so changed, and now I second guess myself I mean, we can have a session. I don't know if you want to get into all the things. But the stuff that changed, why did it change? Meditate on that. Have sessions on that. Why did it change?
It was outside of her control.
Was it really though?
Yeah, the company went away. My old company.
But was it 100% outside of her control? Could she have moved on? Could she have continued in some way? I mean, if you get into this is like Ho'oponopono.
It really is.
Yeah. Yeah. And then also, why are you holding on to these old promises? I mean, there's a lot that can go in here. But the biggest thing for me is really meditating and really finding that awareness of the fear. And that's going to have to happen in more than a live chat where I'm not actually able to see you and communicate back and forth.
Some cord cutting to get rid of the old energy and space for the new to come.
Absolutely. getting rid of that whole archetypal pattern that is letting go. Because Jenny can kind of speak for herself, but I'm certain she believes there's these sacred contracts that we agree to, and when a contract is up, really releasing it, and I truly need to let go. But I'm scared to find another job because of the fear. Yeah. So that kind of leads into really beautiful, and I hate to sound salesy, but we have things, because this is not just you. You're not alone in this. You're not alone in this struggle of learning to let go of these fears, because you know what it is. You just need support in doing it. You need support and someone to guide you as you go through the process. And someone who maybe wasn't involved a ton, someone who's outside of the perspective, someone. Yeah, hi. My name's Jasmine. I guide people through fear. So there's the way that we're here to talk about today is we have a retreat coming up, and you notice right here it says nominate a friend. I'm going to put a link in the chat right here. And I don't know if that stars it. I pinned it to the top.
We are giving away one free full ride trip to our retreat in Lava Hot Springs next month, September 22nd through 25th. It's going to be a really beautiful retreat, obviously in magical Lava Hot Springs, beautiful healing land and healing waters. And it's going to be all about light and dark. If you want to learn more about it, last week we talked about it, the light and dark and what we'll be doing there. But this nominate a friend, because when you give a gift and you really give it from your heart, you also receive. You receive the joy and the pleasure of watching that friend just be so excited by this gift. I mean, think of the gifts that you've given to your loved ones that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to get this gift. Like at birthdays or Christmas time, or you find the perfect little thing at a store and you're like, oh my God, this totally reminds me of this person. They're going to love it so much. And then they open it and you get to watch their face. You're receiving in that as well. So this nomination thing, by giving this friend this gift, potentially, because it's a nomination we're going to go through. We want to hear why they should be nominated, why they should come. And you can also nominate yourself, because you should be your own best friend, right?
You can 100% nominate yourself.
Yes.
And you can nominate more than one person.
Nominate more than one person. For everybody that does nominate, we are giving you a gift. Do we tell them what the gift is, or should we let them be surprised when they get it?
I think we should let them be surprised. I want to know that people want to give. I want to know. I love the idea of giving and knowing something will come back to me. I don't know what it is, but I will receive. When the time is right, I will receive what I need to receive. And we really do love to allow people to nominate and nominate yourself. I promise you, you will not be the only person who nominates themselves, and you won't be the first person who nominates themselves. We have done this before, and it was about 50-50. And who nominated themselves and who nominated someone else. And it's just such a beautiful, sometimes we don't know that we need help. And our friends need to tell us, hey, you're in this space. You're in this space. We all have that one friend who we're like, you need to go. And they have a million reasons why they can't go. And most of them start with dollars. That's my favorite. Oh, I don't have money. I don't have money for that. I can't go because I don't have money for that.
Yes. But like along these lines of giving and receiving, right? When you give something without any expectations, right? From that heart space of total unconditional love, I just want to give, which most people do. We give and 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 give without, allowing ourselves to receive. Oh no, I won't accept help. Oh no, don't do that. Oh no, that's too much. Mm-hmm. Oh stop. Oh stop. But karma's always watching. Karma's always watching. And I tell my kids, karma's only a bitch if you are.
Yeah.
When you put good into the world, good will come back. you don't have a whole bunch of walls and blocks up, your blinders on. It's only good can come to me this way. This is how I want the good to come to me.
Well, actually, you say Jenny knows I need help receiving. Ask for it. The first step to receiving is saying I want to receive over and over, and maybe every single day, and maybe multiple times a day. I went to a retreat a while ago, and I remember the biggest thing, not the biggest thing that came out of that retreat, but one of the things that came out of that retreat, and it like created a habit. I don't even know that this was a lesson, but it had created a habit. And I really got into this habit of saying, I received that. When someone said something to me and it felt uncomfortable for me to say thank you, I would say, I received that. I will receive that. Thank you. And that usually started to come after. I'll receive that. Thank you so much. I'll receive that. I'll receive that. I will take that. And it made people feel really good. As the person saying it, saying, oh, I receive you. That feels really good to hear. And it made you feel good too because you're like, okay, I'm going to take it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. So, yeah, if you are thinking, I need help receiving, you better click the link and receive.
Nominate yourself.
Put yourself out there. If you are watching this and you're thinking to yourself, I need help receiving, then you really need to click on a link and nominate yourself and see how it goes for you. Really put yourself out there.
Well, and along the lines of what you were just saying, Jasmine, I mean, really think about when you tell a friend, someone you love, something nice about them, and they do not receive it. Like, really, how does it make you feel? Or you offer something to somebody and they're like, oh, no. You're like, I want to give this to you.
Yeah.
Like, and they reject it. How does it make you feel?
It's literally the most awkward thing. Think about like when you pay for someone's dinner and they're like, no. Like, listen, bitch, I'm going to pay for your dinner. Like, stop being extra. Let me just pay for you. Like, stop it.
Receive it.
Receive
it. And
Receive
every time you push away something that somebody's offering you, the universe goes, okay, next, I'll hand this to somebody who will receive it.
Absolutely.
They're not receiving. They've got their blocks up. They're pushing things away. Next. So this like practicing of like, oh, I'll receive that. And I even do the hand motion like this. Oh, I'll receive that.
You receive it.
Oh, I'll receive that. And I put it in my heart. Like, oh yeah, thanks. I'll receive that. And it's weird at first. The first little while was really awkward. Like I catch myself halfway going this way. Oh no. Oh wait, yeah, I'll receive that. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, okay, I'll receive that. Like as mid-hand reaching to push away, I'll go, oh wait, no, yep, I want that. I'll receive it. It's really fun.
Oh, I'm so excited. Look at you guys all with the nominations. Please make sure that you click on the link that I pinned and you have to fill out the form. For your nomination to be counted, you have to fill out the form so that we can have all the nominations in one place and make sure that we don't miss someone.
And then we can send the nominator. Is that the word? The nominator? The one who nominates a person, the gift as well. Because whoever is nominating someone will receive the gift from us.
Yes. We're just not telling you what it is.
Surprise!
There was something that I wanted to say, and then I got distracted. I guess it wasn't that important. But okay, we are so excited for this retreat. This retreat is all about the light and the dark. This is all about really seeing yourself as a whole person, really connecting with yourself on this like deeper level, really awakening that soul. And if you've been doing this work for a long time and you want to awaken your soul even more because there's layers, man, this retreat is really just phenomenal.
Oh, thank you, Ashley. Hi, Sierra. Welcome. Welcome to the show.
Welcome here. So just below right here, the retreat is in Lava Hot Springs. It's the 22nd through the 25th. Again, if you're just popping on, we are saying nominate your friend, nominate that person, nominate yourself. Who needs this? Who needs this in their life? Who needs to come? the person who wins will win a free retreat. You get to come, hang out with us, and the person who nominated, they're going to receive something. We're just not telling you what it is yet.
Yes.
Bless you.
My throat is going
Bless
crazy.
you. Maybe don't die. We've been talking a long time. Anyway, okay. Anything else, Jenny, you feel like we need to talk about today? I'm so excited for this retreat. I wish I could give everyone it for free. But that's not how business works, I suppose.
Yeah. We're not in a sacred economy yet.
One day.
One day. We're working on trying to create it. We're working on it. But yeah, just, I don't know, just place your hands on your heart and just like, thank you, heart, for feeding yourself first before you feed the rest of the body. Thank you, lungs, for receiving air. When you're eating food, thank you, body, for receiving this nourishment. When you see light and beautiful things, thank you, eyes, for receiving these beautiful images. Like, practice with things that aren't a big deal for you. It's like, oh, like everybody has beautiful mountain views here in Utah.
Yeah.
Thank you, eyes, for receiving this beautiful image. Wow, I received that. I received that. A green light, I received that. Parking spot up front, I received that.
A green light. I receive that. I receive. Should we leave on a funny story?
Yeah.
Should we end on a funny story? So Jenny and I were driving in the vehicle, and we were talking about something really funny, which we're not going to go into the funny that we were talking about because it's a bit inappropriate. But just trust, it was funny. And I was driving. I was driving the car. And I'm not going to say that I'm the bestest driver in the whole wide world, or just the shiny things. Okay, I just see the things. And so we're driving, and Jenny says something, and it totally. I didn't even know what was happening. It was totally out of left field. I was not ready for what she said. I was laughing on the inside. And I'm like going through the light, and we had another person in the car with us, and they're like, it's like she's saying it's red, as I'm like almost to the crosswalk. And then the light turns green.
Ding! Right as we hit the intersection.
Right as we hit the intersection. Our guides were like, and green light. And I received that. And we all talked about how we received that all the rest of the way to Jenny's house.
Oh, that was funny. I forgot about that.
It was funny.
Oh, my cheeks hurt. That was really funny. We should write that down.
We should write that down. We should write it. I received all the things I received.
Yeah, so actually we do card readings once a month now. I think our next one is the first Wednesday of the month.
Yeah.
So September.
Or you can do this on Tuesdays. We do them on Tuesdays.
Oh yeah, we do it every week in our online healing group if you want more personalized ones. Yeah, so September 7th is our next free reading online. So mark your calendars, 7 o'clock here where you see us right now, whatever device and page you're on, will be our next set of free readings. So
can I be ahead of time
for the retreat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can absolutely. So on the website, when you go click on the link that I put in the top, there will be a very tippy-toppy part that says nominate a friend. And just below that, we'll actually have a list of all the retreats that we have coming for the whole next year. And you can click Soul Awakening, and you can pay a deposit. You can pay in full, whatever feels good to you.
Okay. Yeah, about the other retreat. Yeah. If you want to make a drum at the retreat, I do need those orders in by September 7th. So I can get all of the supplies ordered and start the magic brewing and the energy of the animal medicine.
Yes, I'm so excited for the drum. I'm excited for the drums, particularly for this retreat, because they are going to be yin and yang drums. I need to order mine. Yeah.
Yes. Let's see if I can find the picture.
I fully intended to pay in full. And that's okay. You don't need to pay in full. We will send out invoices. Usually we send them out a week before the retreat to do finish full payment for retreats. So don't feel like you have to. But save your spot.
So this one's red and white, but ours will be black and white. But it's going to look half and half, shadow and light. Embracing all parts of us and loving them. So this is what the drum is going to look like.
I'm amazed. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Okay. All right, lovelies. We love you so much. Post any more questions that you have here. You can also check out the website. Don't forget to nominate your friend at the link in the comments or wherever they are. It's over here for us, which is why I'm pointing that way. But I realize it's really probably down there for you. So, okay. We love you guys, and we'll see you soon.